Hey, what's up guys? This is Yash here from Crisp Tech, back with another video, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Solar Juice battery pack 6000 milliamp hours by ZeroLemon. And as you may have seen, I unboxed it last week, so if you missed that, I'll leave a link on the description or on the video. And I used this very heavily over the past week, and I used it with my Motorola Google Nexus 6, the iPad mini, several other iPads, and OnePlus One, and a couple other Android devices. So to compare, so let's not waste any time and let's get started. So first and foremost, let's talk about the design, because that was the first thing when I opened it up. I just had the biggest con set from there, and I really did not like the design of this. As you see, it looks like a screen right here and then a PDA, like one of those old business phones that if you know what that is. And that's the first impression that I got from this, and I don't really like it. So, and it is quite a bit thick too. For 6000 milliamp hour, it's pretty thick. So I didn't like that, but I do understand there's a solar panel right here, so they have to take space for that. So I do understand why it's thick, but the design, I think they could have made it better. Like their 10,000 milliamp hour or their 8,000 looks really nice. It looks sleek, and it's really good. It also has a solar panel, so I would have rather leaned that way than the 6,000, because the 6,000 looks really unattractive, and it's not really that appealing to me. And majority of the other people, I read reviews online and stuff, and they also had that complaint. So that's a must. Like for me especially, that's a must. For design is the most important, because the way it looks is because I got a lot of questions every time I was at school and I was trying to charge this. They were like, oh, what is that, and so on. So it looked a little bit weird, and my friend had another one which looked much sleeker, and it was also by ZeroLemon. It was a 20,000 milliamp hour, so that one I really liked. It was a little bit thicker, but you get 20,000 milliamp hour, and it's a little bit bigger, but I think it would be worth buying the 20,000 or the 10,000 milliamp hour compared to this one, because when I was charging the Nexus 6, it says it's a 2 amps. But compared to my turbocharger that came with my Nexus, that's a 2.1, so it's just a tiny bit. But that one charges my phone in about 45 minutes, and this one took hour and 30, so that's double the time. So there are 2 ports on this. One is a 2.0, and one of them is a 1.5, but the total they can do is 3.5 amps. And there's a USB in, and there's just the power button, and then there's an indication right here to indicate how much battery you have, and if it's being charged by solar power or not, it'll blink it right here. If it's being charged only by light, it'll blink right here, and then the solar power, it'll blink right over here. But overall, I did like the battery bank. It did perform pretty well, and it kept my phone juiced. And I have the Nexus 6, and the battery is pretty big, but I do like to keep the battery above 50, because it's just me, and I like to keep it above 50 at all times. So this really helped out in that, because I would leave it and plugged in for the entire period, especially one of my periods where I can't use my phone at all, like it's super strict. So I just leave it plugged in that period, and it charges. Sometimes it charges to 100 depending on my use that day, but it did charge it. And then my iPad, I didn't really need to charge it in school, but for testing purposes, I charged my iPad and my Nexus 6 together, and together it didn't do so well, because and that's obvious, because it's taking out juice it's taking out the power at the same time, and it takes in to when it's splitting it and stuff, so it makes sense. So I really wouldn't recommend you go with this by ZeroLemon. I would recommend you go with the 8,000 milliamp hour or above, because those ones are much better looking than this one, especially in design, and they're not as thick as well. So I think it would be a better buy if you go with the 8,000 or the 10,000 or the 20,000, since they're not that much apart in price. So I would suggest you go with the higher ones, and you would get more juice out of it. It's a plus. But if you're just looking for a budget power bank, then you can go with this one. If you're okay with the design that it's designed, then that's up to you. And I really enjoyed using this power bank. It wasn't bad in any way, like in its performance and the way it's supposed to charge devices and stuff. It was great overall, but I just was disappointed with the design itself. But I think what ZeroLemon does do a second version to this. My recommendation would be to put a solar panel across and then have a power button somewhere on the side. And I would also recommend that the power button be a little bit slimmer or something, because when I would charge it sometimes, it used to bump in, and then like if it holds the button for 3 seconds it turns off, so it wouldn't sometimes charge my phone and stuff. So I would say that I wish it was a little bit inside, or more a little bit sleeker, so it doesn't bump in or get hit by anything, or gets pressed by anything in my backpack, or my pocket. But other than that, I really like using this battery pack. I would like to thank ZeroLemon for sending me this for a review, and that's about it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow my social media: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, where I'm most active. I put behind the scenes on there, so be sure to follow me. There's a picture on the screen. You can just take a snapshot to add me. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, and this has been Yash from Crisp Tech, and see you guys next time. Peace.